Can you tell us your best memories in your volleyball career?
I've been enjoying a good life within volleyball. I also became president of the Zimbabwe Volleyball Association, which was a tough job, but I think we did well. At one time with the junior team, we traveled to Lesotho. We also traveled with the senior national team to Namibia. I was so excited when Meberen Sharks won the Zone 6 Club Championships here in Zimbabwe, in Harare, the City Sports Center. And I was also excited in hosting that tournament also. It was a big tournament with a lot of clubs coming from the nations within the Zone 6. And I think Black Rhinos, we won the league, I think 4 or 5 years in a row, which was quite exciting at that time. And I believe those three make some of the best moments for me in volleyball. I also traveled to Tokyo for an FIVB Congress. And when I got there, the president of the FIVB requested to shake my hand because it was the first time that a Zimbabwean had attended the Congress. And it was quite a splendid trip and environment.
When I was reading on your history in volleyball, I came across an article. Headline: Zimbabwe Volleyball National Team boycotted All Africa Games camp, the 1995 All Africa Games. Can you please shed light to this story?
Well, during that time, the ZVA was not very strong. And at one time we went to Zim Papers as part of the team. And we asked the SRC to please fire everybody who was running volleyball at that time, but obviously they wouldn't listen to that. But the organization of the team was so bad. At one time, Mr. Farai Masawi, who was our best setter at that time, he was banned from playing at the All Africa Games, which was very, very sad at that time. And we played games in Bulawayo at the Trade Fair Center, and unfortunately we could not play the first match because our uniforms had not yet arrived in Bulawayo, so we lost that match to Cameroon. It was very sad to have that, but unfortunately we were not very competitive at that time, because I remember when we played Egypt, we first lost 15-1, then we lost 15-2, and our best game was the 15-3 game that we lost again to Egypt. I kept the score sheet for a good long time, just to remind me of the days that we didn't play up to the level. Having lost the games, we thought many changes were going to happen, but the changes were very slow, and we had presidents from where they came from. As long as they got support of the provinces, they would be running volleyball. After a while, a colleague called Alan became the ZVA president, but colleagues fought him so much, and I think they forced him to resign, and he left Zimbabwe Volleyball Association at that time. But it is a sad thing that the Zimbabwe Volleyball Association continues to have these political issues that slow down the growth of volleyball within Zimbabwe.
Any words of advice you want to give to the players, coaches, and any administrators out there?
The players, they should start young, they should work very hard, especially physically, and we need them to give us their best game of volleyball, and they should try all to make it to the national team. Obviously not everybody will play for the national team. People will be selected according to the required qualities. And the coaches, I hope the coaches will start training kids early and carry them through until they play for the national team. Then administrators need to take care of our sport with their hearts, not just with their minds. They need to think about how young people need to be carried through, and how to protect the national team financially also, so that with finance we can afford to keep all our best players.
Well, start volleyball today. Buy a ball, a soft one, play it on the walls, learn about pulling that ball where you want, placing it the way you want. Then find a club as a junior person and learn from the people in that club, especially the coach obviously. And from there, from club level, try to play province after province, national team, and fight for your birthland. And Zimbabwe will start to win deeply all over Africa and probably in Europe.
Viewers, that was Mr. MUNATSI, the Zimbabwe Volleyball Association former president. Thank you, Mr. MUNATSI, for having us today. For more stories of sports that we barely talk about, which is definitely not soccer, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Don't forget to press the notification button. Thank you.
Champion, kuneva nusimbisa ineva singa roti weneni murima champion, champion. Ukabisa godo, ne pride bumoyo watoba champion, champion. Nikakona zonzi ndriwe masanga, nikakoni sesa zonzi ndabata bata, vanoda ndipinda mukuva, nikatambira mvura, vanondipa mosha kuti ndavazaza uruva, mud flags, ndatanya X, akusuku vota bati kudilita ma X. Never say vanoda kuviringa ma wax. Spot, stay focused.